Hello, everyone. Welcome to the market opening bell for Friday, October 3rd, your 10-minute guide to the stock market. Hong Kong stocks rose on Thursday, led by tech stocks. The Hang Seng Index opened 62 points higher. Then the gains expanded, rising as much as 526 points to 27,381, a more than four-year high, and closed up 431 points or 1.6% at 27,287. The China Enterprises Index rose 169 points or 1.8% to 9,724. The Hang Seng Tech Index rose 217 points or 3.4% to 6,682. Total market turnover for the day was 222.4 billion Hong Kong dollars. There were initial concerns that the Hang Seng's 26,000 point level might fall, but it held firm. The index fluctuated between 26,000 and 27,000 points for some time, but it has now successfully broken above 27,000, with a measured upside target seen at 28,000 and an intermediate target of 27,500. In the market, AI concept stocks surged. Kuaishou shares jumped 8.6% to 91.85 Hong Kong dollars. Company management said its AI video generation model, Phllip AI monthly revenue has surpassed 100 million yuan. The global AI benchmark group Artificial Analysis released its latest global video generation large model rankings, with Kuaishou's Phllip 22.5 turbo model topping the charts in text-to-video and graph-to-video categories with Arena ELO scores of 1,329 and 1,252, surpassing models like View 3, Ray 3, and Peak First V5. Launched on September 23rd, the Phllip 25 turbo model reached the top again just 10 days after its release, maintaining global leadership in text response, dynamic effects, style retention, and aesthetics. Alibaba rose 3.4%. Its subsidiary AMAP announced that on the first day of the National Day holiday, its app's daily active users peaked at over 360 million, a record high, continuing growth momentum from its AI-powered AMAP Street ranking, launched last month. For the extended holiday, AMAP released a list of top 100 restaurants nationwide, covering 45 cities to help travelers find popular local foods. For merchants following the fireworks store support plan, AMAP recently announced waiving one-year entry fees for all catering merchants, along with traffic subsidies, dedicated customer service, and intelligent upgrades. After its AI upgrade, AMAP's Xiaogao Teacher, the world's first AI native intelligence based on maps, was used for peak travel scenarios, providing 2.6 billion precise navigation requests in one day. It recommended over 92 million lifestyle service locations such as restaurants, attractions, and gas stations, enabling users to get smart solutions through simple voice input. Chery Automobile reported about 256,000 vehicle sales for its five major brands in September, up about 9% year-on-year. For the first 9 months, cumulative sales grew 14% to 1.88 million vehicles. Chery is reportedly negotiating with Renault for a South American joint venture production plan. Xiaomi delivered over 40,000 electric vehicles in September, up from 36,000 in August, driven by continuous productivity improvements. For the first 9 months, deliveries exceeded 264,000, reaching 75% of the full-year target of 350,000. Based on current weekly deliveries of over 10,000 units, full-year deliveries could approach 400,000. Estimated deliveries for the third quarter were 40% for the YU7 model, 55% for the SU7, and 5% for the SU7 Ultra, suggesting average selling price stability quarter-on-quarter. Xiaomi Group President Lu Weibing revealed that sales for the Xiaomi 17 series have exceeded 1 million units, faster than previous generation sales. The group is increasing production and stock to allow users to get the devices sooner. Mobile-related stocks also rose, with lens technology up 9.2%. The company made breakthroughs in optical waveguide lens, yield optimization, and high-precision automated assembly, successfully achieving large-scale production and delivery for domestic leading clients' AI glasses. Lens technology also made substantive progress with leading domestic and foreign embodied intelligence enterprises, achieving batch delivery of key components and assembled machines such as joint modules, dexterous hands, and exoskeleton devices, with scale effects gradually emerging. In the US, reports indicate a halt on drug import tariffs, boosting pharmaceutical stocks. Macau's September gaming revenue was 18.29 billion Macau patakas, up 6% year-on-year, but down 17% month-on-month, causing declines in Macau casino stocks. Internationally, the Trump administration on Wednesday froze $26 billion in funding favoring Democrat states, including $18 billion for New York subway projects and $8 billion for green energy projects in 16 Democratic governed states such as California and Illinois. U.S. Vice President Vance warned that if a shutdown lasts more than a few days, there could be broader federal workforce cuts, with 30,000 layoffs expected by December, though previous government shutdowns never led to permanent layoffs. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said representatives from both the U.S. and China, including State Council Vice Premier He Lifeng, are conducting the fifth round of trade talks, hoping for significant progress. President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping are expected to hold an informal meeting at a regional summit in South Korea at the end of October. The market estimates the U.S. government shutdown will be short-lived. On Thursday, the three major U.S. stock indexes all hit new closing highs. The Dow rose 78 points or 0.2% to 46,519. The S&P 500 edged up 4 points to 6,715. The Nasdaq gained 88 points or 0.4% to 22,844. Tesla reported third-quarter vehicle deliveries up 7.4% year-on-year to 497,100 units, exceeding market expectations of about 447,600 and reversing a decline over the past two quarters. Tesla's stock rose over 2% at one point, but ultimately closed down 5.1%. Tech stocks generally performed well. Nvidia hit a high of $191.05 intraday and closed up 0.9% at $188.94, setting a new closing high. Meta rose 1.4%. Apple and Amazon rose just under 1%. Microsoft declined 0.8%. The company said it plans to rely mainly on its own data center chips for AI computing in the future, using NVIDIA AMD and its own chips currently for flexibility, and has no absolute chip preference. NVIDIA has historically offered the best cost performance solution. Microsoft also announced discontinuing standalone AI subscription services and introducing Microsoft 365 Premium, combining AI features with traditional Office products at $19.99 monthly. The early chatbot Copilot Pro subscription priced at $20 monthly will be integrated, and Microsoft 365 family offers up to 6 users with 6 TB cloud storage for $12.99 monthly. Copilot Pro will not be disabled. Pay customers will be transitioned to the new plan. Intel rose for 2 consecutive days, up 3.8% on Thursday, accumulating a gain of over 50% in the past months. Intel reportedly is in preliminary talks with AMD to manufacture chips for AMD through contract manufacturing. Challenger, Gray and Christmas Inc. data shows U.S. employers announced 54,064 layoffs in September, the lowest in 3 months, and down 25.8% year-on-year from 85,979 in August. However, for the third quarter, employers planned a total of 202,100 layoffs, the highest quarterly figure since 2020. Our stock pick today is ImmuneOnco Biopharmaceuticals, stock code 1541. ImmuneOnco Biopharmaceuticals is a research-driven biotechnology company dedicated to developing innovative immuno-oncology therapies. It's one of the few global biotech companies capable of systematically leveraging both innate and adaptive immune systems. By adhering strictly to the drug by design philosophy and utilizing its proprietary R&D platform, the group has developed a robust pipeline comprising over 10 innovative drug candidates and 12 ongoing clinical programs. In August 2024, the company signed a licensing agreement with Instill Bio worth over $2 billion with an upfront payment of $50 million, of which $10 million has been received, marking the recognition of the commercial value of its bispecific antibody pipeline, comprising 7 candidates. In the first half of 2025, the company reported a revenue of 38.03 million yuan, primarily from licensing payments, and maintains a cash reserve exceeding 700 million yuan, supporting ongoing R&D. The company's core product IMM01 has shown promising phase 2 data with progress in phase 3 trials and additional business development collaborations. Commercialization is expected post-2026. Preparations for an IND application for IMM01 in treating atherosclerosis are currently underway. Looking ahead, the company plans to actively explore IMM01's therapeutic potential in other indications and seek further partnership opportunities. Recommendation: buy at 13.6 Hong Kong dollars, target $15, stop loss at $12.9. I do not hold the above stock.